Welcome back, guys. Today we're making a spicy variation to the bee's knees. This is the hornet's shins. Yeah, well, it was that or the wasp's ankles, so you know, gotta choose. So this is obviously my entry to Spice on the Rocks 2021. And before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who has participated so far in the challenge. We're always thrilled to see what everyone comes up with. There's some great cocktails out there. It's awesome, and if you haven't submitted yet, we've still got some time before the end of the month, so get your videos out there, guys. Okay, so for this, I knew I wanted to do some sort of chili infusion. Now, I've had spicy tequila, spicy vodka, spicy whiskey, but I've never had spicy gin. So that's what I wanted to do. Now, a friend of mine who is a pepper aficionado recommended Morita Peppers. So Morita is a jalapeno that is smoked and then dried. So the idea here is we're going to infuse some heat, but hopefully we're also going to infuse some smokiness. And you guys know I love smoke. So we're going to add 2 Morita peppers, or dried Morita chilies, to a mason jar, and we're going to top that with about 2 cups of our gin. Now, we're going to let that infuse from anywhere from 3 days to a week, but we're going to taste it almost every day to see where we're at. We want the heat, obviously, but I really want that smokiness. I ended up doing a total of 3 days. Didn't think I needed much more after that. So now we're going to strain it. So I got a funnel here with 2 coffee filters, and we're just going to pour our mix into and let it filter. Now look at that color. I did not expect this to get that dark. It's beautiful amber red color. Now I pour this into a larger mason jar because I expected having to dilute this with more gin. But after tasting, I decided not to. It is incredibly spicy if you drink it neat. However, when I was testing out the cocktail, it was perfectly balanced. All right, so just now transfer it to a bottle, slap on a sexy label, and you've got yourself a Spicy Morita Gin, and we're ready to make a cocktail. Look at those bottles. All right, thanks to my friend Patrick for the chilies. I got a bottle for you here. Cheers, buddy. All right, let's give this guy a taste. So, a little pour into a Glencairn. All right, so on the nose, we still get the gin botanicals, but we do get that smoke. I was really happy that that smoke came through. On the taste, oh boy, it is very spicy. Not something I would be drinking neat, but let's make a cocktail with it. That's why we're here. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of our Spicy Morita Gin. Full 2-ounce pour. If you can't handle that much heat, you could do 1 ounce of your spicy gin, 1 ounce of your regular gin. But we're going all the way. All right, as I mentioned, we're doing a riff off of a bee's knees, so we need some honey syrup. We're gonna do 3/4 ounce. The little heavy, a lot of other bee's knees recipes call for 1/2 ounce, but because we've got a very spicy gin and I do want to balance that out, we're going heavy on the sugar. Follow that up with 1 ounce of lemon juice. And that's it, it's 3 ingredients. We're then going to fill our glass with some ice. Do a flippy move. And give this guy a good hard shake. We really want those ingredients to come together, so good violent shake for about 15-20 seconds. My kids in the back there telling me to be quiet. All right, slap it to unseal. Okay, we're gonna serve this in a nice chilled cocktail glass, but we want to give it a bit of a fancy rim. Sticking with our sweet and spicy theme, I've got here some chipotle sugar. So it's just chipotle powder mixed with sugar, so it's gonna have that nice balance of sweet and spicy. Don't need to rim it with a lemon because the glass is chilled, so that condensation is gonna stick to the spices perfectly. There you go. Just do one side. You don't need extra spice on every sip. Okay, we're gonna strain that cocktail in there. Look at that beautiful color. Looking good. Okay, for garnish, we are gonna put a few pieces of chili infused honeycomb. That stuff is awesome. I'll leave the recipe for that in the description down below. And there it is, guys. There is the Hornet's Shins, our spicy bee's knees, our entry to Spice on the Rocks 2021. Let's taste it. Okay, so on the nose, we get citrus and a bit of smoke, which is really nice. On the palate, right up front, you get citrus and honey. It's very refreshing, it's clean, it's cool. And then after about a 3-second delay, bang, that heat hits you like a ton of bricks. It's very intense, very spicy, but not in a bad way, not overwhelming. And then after that, you get the gin botanicals, and then the spice kind of lingers on the finish. And then you're ready for your next sip, where that honey and lemon kind of cleanse your palate again. It's a great drink with a great evolution. I really hope you give it a try. You know, maybe don't infuse a whole bottle of gin if you want to do just a little bit. But yeah, I really recommend this drink, guys. Give it a try. Thanks to everyone else who is participating in the challenge. We will see you next time, guys. Cheers.